YouTube, what's going on, y'all? I hope y'all having a good day, my ladies especially. My smokers, if you gotta get what you gotta get, go get what you gotta get. So you got what you gotta got. I just realized I gotta roll up too. Grab my ashtray. I'm kind of wildin'. One thing I want to talk about before we start the video, though, I'm branching out the reactions, right? So the NBA season starts this week, so there's gonna be more basketball reactions on the channel again. We did do a couple preseason games. If y'all let me know about some football games that are fire, I'll react to those. I'm obviously gonna still react to the Giants games, but if there's any other games that y'all want to see, just drop them in the comments. Probably on the Giants video. And let's see, album reactions. I might do the Tame Impala album. We'll see. I might do the Tame Impala album. I've been thinking about that one. And I'm just, either way, the overall story is I'm branching out the reaction. So if you want to see something that I'm not already doing, then just drop it in the comments.
I'm a notary. I got called to do a signing, and it didn't go well.
He had this document. He thrust it at my grandmother. He said that if she didn't sign it, he'd kill my mother.
Who shot him? I don't know.
Would it surprise me if they conspired to kill him? It wouldn't surprise me at all.
On July 26, 2016, a bitter family feud reaches an explosive breaking point in Applegate, Oregon, leaving one man dead and investigators scrambling to uncover who pulled the trigger. As they work to determine if this was a devastating accident or a cold and calculated plot, the truth emerges with the shocking realization that the entire incident was caught on camera. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Just before 4 p.m., a 911 call reaches Jackson County dispatchers, but they struggle to get critical information as chaos unfolds at a remote farmhouse.
And I need someone now, and I need an ambulance.
What's the problem?
Take your best guess. God, take your best guess.
I can't guess, ma'am. You're there. You tell me what the emergency is.
I didn't see anything. All I can tell you is a gun went off.
You need to tell me what happened.
He's dead. I think he's dead.
Who shot him?
Is somebody coming?
They're on their way. Who shot him?
I'm a notary. I don't know. I'm a notary. I got called to do a signing, and it didn't go well. Honey, let me stay up here. I'm just nervous about you leaving with that. Hey, come back, please. Hey. No, I want you to come back here with that.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm just worried about her walking around with a gun.
Okay, where's the gun at? Who has the gun?
One of the people. I don't know these people.
I know you. Listen to me. I'm not trying to be upset with you or unreasonable, but you have to understand the level of this emergency. Who has the gun and where is it?
Yo, W fucking dispatcher, bro. W911 dispatcher, bro, because some people are folding in that situation 100%. Well, just stay calm and talk to me. No, she's being direct. Yo, let me know about the information that's going on at the scene that my officers are about to show up to. Because if somebody has a gun, we need to know where it's at and who got it, or somebody die. Like, straight up. So I W dispatcher right here, getting the information that needs to be got.
I don't know her name. It's in her hand.
First responders make their way to the scene, but with an unsecured gun and no ID on the suspect, they have no idea what situation they're walking into. As the dispatcher attempts to get help for the unknown victim, she faces unexpected challenges.
Okay, listen to me. Are you in a position where you can go help the patient?
Oh, no, I don't do blood. Oh, he's still alive.
Okay, listen, we can save his life if you're willing to help him. Or if you're not willing, then give the phone to somebody that is willing.
Okay, Chloe, lay the gun down on the table. Okay. Do you want to talk to them? They want to know about his condition. Okay, so this is his sister, Kelly.
Okay.
What?
Okay, listen to me. Who is the person that's shot?
My brother, Shane.
Okay, all right. Is Shane still breathing?
He's still alive.
Okay.
He was shot in the chest.
And who shot him?
I don't know.
You have no idea who shot him?
That's right. I have no idea who shot him.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding? Ma'am? Okay.
Bleeding all over the place.
Okay. Is he completely alert?
No, he's nearly dead.
Okay. Listen to me. Ma'am, you need to take a deep breath. If you want to help your brother, I'm more than willing to help you, but you need to listen.
I don't want to help him.
Why don't you want to help him?
Because he's a crazy meth addict.
Confusion
What the
only grows
fuck?
when Kelly hands the phone to someone else.
What did he do that warranted?
I think this bitch shot her brother. Am I the only one that's kind of sensing that this bitch kind of might be the shooter? And I don't know the situation. I don't know. Maybe she might be holding the notary hostage or something. I have no fucking idea.
Being shot. Did he hurt someone? Was he armed?
No, he was just here at my house.
Okay. Did you shoot him, ma'am?
No.
Who shot him?
I don't know.
The shooter has yet to be identified, and
Don't
with an
say
unidentified
anything.
suspect still armed, the situation is far too dangerous for paramedics to approach. The phone is handed off once again, this time to someone who's willing to help the victim.
It's a chest wound.
Who are you?
I live here on the property.
Okay. Are you with the patient?
Yes, I'm sitting right over now.
Okay. Is he awake?
Yes.
Did you shoot him?
That's a chest. No, ma'am.
Okay. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to give mouth to mouth. Are you right there?
I'm here.
Okay. Place your hand on his forehead and your other hand under his neck. Then tilt the head back.
Okay, he got blood in his mouth.
She say
The man
die?
attempts CPR while waiting on paramedics.
Okay.
Forehead and your other hand under his neck. Then tilt the head back.
Okay, he got blood in his mouth.
The man attempts CPR while waiting on paramedics.
What
They
the
finally
fuck,
arrive
bro?
after
This bitch
20
shot him.
minutes, but they won't approach until they know the gun is safely secured.
They can come in. They can come in and safe. I'm right here.
I understand that, sir. That's their protocol.
Don't let this man die behind a duck.
Okay, listen, let's not give up. Just keep doing it over and over, okay?
Oh, can you just, if they're sitting at the gate, can't they come in, do their job?
I already told them, sir.
24 years and 3 wars.
I already told them.
Nobody can be that much of a coward. I'm right here. I put my life, my reputation, everything on the line. Tell them they are safe. Please come in.
The phone is passed once again back to Kelly, who finally updates the dispatcher
Fuck,
on the
bro.
gun's location.
Not for nothing, the cops got to get in there and secure that kind of scene. That's kind of one difference that kind of pisses me off as a prior service member, bro. Because if it was the military, we're going in. 1,000,000% we're going in. And not for nothing, we're going in expecting a gunfight. And I'm not even claiming to be like top, fucking G.I. Joe nigga. It's not like I'm an infantryman. I didn't feel me. That's not my job. But I'm just saying the mentality of a military member, especially like an infantryman or like some kind of special ops marine or some shit, is just completely different. Like, this is a scene you gotta secure. Someone's life is on the line. Someone's on the phone saying he's still alive. And I get that the officers' lives are at risk too, but this is what you signed up for, my nigga. You gotta go in there.
I have the gun. The person who
If y'all
shot the
scared to
gun
get
does
in there,
not
then
have the gun.
what the fuck
gun
did
is
you sign
hidden
up for?
away.
Okay, the gun has been secured.
There's no threat here.
Okay,
The gun is secured.
Okay.
Please send him in.
okay. I let them know that the gun has been secured. And where's the female that did the shooting? Where is she at?
My daughter, and she's in here.
Okay.
She's been with me.
Okay.
With the gun secure, first responders finally make their way onto the scene, but it's too late. 63-year-old Shane Patrick Moore is dead as the result of a single gunshot wound to the chest. Officers identify the family members present: Shane's elderly mother, Lori Moore, the owner of the home, Shane's sister Kelly, and Kelly's daughter, 26-year-old Aisling Tucker Moore Reed. As Kelly is placed in handcuffs, she questions if her brother Shane is dead, stating, "I hope so."
What the
Officers
fuck?
noted in their reports Kelly showed no remorse and made it very clear she was glad he was dead and he needed to stay that way. Given Kelly's statements during the 911 call and the
Like, damn, because he did drugs? So you hope your brother die? That is insane. Do any of y'all have a sibling that you hate like that? Because not for nothing, I grew up an only child. But I always imagine, obviously, every only child imagines like what it would be like to have like a brother and sister. That shit fire. But even if y'all had a bad relationship, could you hate your blood brother and blood sister enough to want them to die? I mean, clearly she did, but and obviously it's not normal. But I don't even know how you could have that much of a negative feeling towards somebody you whooped.
In fact, she was seen holding the gun. Wild. Suspicions surround her claim that it was Tucker who pulled the trigger. After Mirandizing Tucker, they begin to question her about what happened. But it soon becomes clear this family rivalry is more complicated than they ever imagined. Both Tucker and her mother, Kelly, are known for their work as authors. Kelly wrote the novel Deadly Medicine with her husband in 1988, a true crime novel chronicling the life of a serial killer. Tucker, along with her mother and sister, would later co-author the Amber House trilogy in 2012, a series of young adult novels with themes of gothic horror and science fiction. Despite the success of their books, family members tell investigators that Kelly and Shane would often fight over money, which led to an incident in 2015 in which Shane allegedly threw a bottle of motor oil through Kelly's screen door, which struck Tucker in the face. In a victim's...
Not for nothing, that's kind of tough because they come in plastic bottles, nigga. God damn, he threw that shit hard as fuck.
Statement, Tucker claimed the injuries nearly blinded her and could have ended her career as a model and actress. She told investigators that a no-contact order was issued after the incident, prohibiting Shane from being near her. Recently, after Lori suffered a heart attack, Kelly and Tucker temporarily moved into the farmhouse to care for her. The long-standing tension between them then escalated when Shane showed up at Lori's house a week before the shooting.
He had this document, he thrust it at my grandmother. He said that if she didn't sign it, he'd kill my mother.
What?
And about
now,
that
is
time...
this stuff that you heard him say, or is it stuff that your grandmother told?
This is something nobody knew. My mother asked her, why would you sign a thing without anyone present? You know, right after you've been in the hospital, you already have the will. And that's when my grandmother kind of huddled into herself and said, he said he would kill you, Kelly, if I didn't sign this. And he had done that while I was in the house.
According to reports, the document would grant an equal inheritance of the property if their mother, Lori, passed away.
Oh, so he was trying...
Shane's attempt to get a signature.
If this is proven true, you still going to jail, but you might get away with 20 years. Jeez. Wait, hold on. Is that what it... Let me get a little more information. Hold on. I got questions.
In direct violation of his supposed no-contact order.
Okay, so if you wouldn't have been there, could he have came in and been part of this whole notary thing and the discussion about that?
If I hadn't been there, no, not with my mother present.
Okay, so he's not allowed to even be around your mom?
Right. So that is kind of background information I can provide you. And I just don't feel like I'm in a good position to speak about the incident today at all without a clear head and without a lawyer present. And I'm sorry about that.
That's valid.
For now, the interview ends, but their time with Tucker is far from over. Meanwhile, though Tucker has described Shane as threatening and violent, friends and family adamantly disagree with the characterization.
Has Shane ever been a aggressive or violent person, as far as you know?
I've never witnessed him being aggressive or violent.
Shane did make a statement days prior to this happening that he was afraid that, quote, he said, "I'm afraid Kelly's going to kill me. I'm afraid she's going to shoot me."
Here's an unsolicited question. If you were to ask me, would it surprise me if they conspired to kill him? It wouldn't surprise me at all.
A forensic analysis of the gun returned
This is what I'm saying. I got questions.
The comparisons to Tucker and Kelly were insufficient to identify or exclude either of them as the shooter. The truth of who shot him remains to be seen. Thankfully, Tucker is ready to speak to detectives once more.
Can you see me?
Sorry about that.
Hi. No worries. I just wanted to add one more thing.
Okay.
Since Tucker has previously mentioned an attorney, detectives read her Miranda rights again. She explains how she and Kelly reacted to what she believed were Shane's attempts to force Lori into signing documents against her will.
I kept insisting that we call the police because that's elder abuse.
Right.
And my mother said if we called the police, he would just go berserk. She was afraid that he would set fire to the house, that he would cause damage, anything and everything.
So nobody from there called the police
for the elder abuse. No, even though we did record my grandmother talking about how it had happened on the day of.
We did have a 911 call from there, from that house. We had a call to our dispatch. This is a computer-aided dispatch sheet.
On which day?
Today. That's today's date. And the time that call was initiated was 1:44.
Nearly 2 hours before the incident, Shane dialed 911, his words shedding an alarming new light on the unfolding story.
I was hoping I could get a sheriff out here at my place. It's not a real emergency situation.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm expecting a notary public to be here at 2 o'clock to 2:30, and I don't want any trouble. I'm afraid my sister's going to try to stop the notary public and my witness from going in and signing the papers in front of my mother. Her kid fired off a gun over there this morning. You know, like they're, I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but I need this notary public to get together with my mother, and I don't want any trouble.
The possibility that Tucker fired a gun earlier that morning cements her as a primary suspect in Shane's fatal shooting. A startling revelation further explained by Shane's roommate, Stacy.
Shane walked over to tell his mother that the notary was not going to be there until noon. And I don't know what transpired, but Shane came running back to the house, and within seconds of him hitting the back door, getting through the back door, there was shots fired off.
How many?
2.
Okay.
I heard 2 shots.
And did they come from in the direction of
yes.
Lori's residence?
Yes.
Okay. What did Shane say to you about his, after going over to the residence that morning?
He said, quote, the little just fired off a gun.
A deputy with the Jackson County Sheriff's Office contacted Shane for more details, but ultimately informed him they could not get involved in civil issues without a court order. Now, Tucker must answer for the shocking claims made by her uncle.
Your uncle called reporting that you fired a gun on the property today.
Well,
prior to that time.
Well, that's bizarre. I found a gun that I believed belonged to my grandfather. I wanted to know if it was loaded. I took it outside onto the porch and I fired it. That was this morning.
Okay. Was that the gun that was used?
Yes.
Okay.
I gave it to my...
Now, does anybody that's ever fired a weapon before believe what she just said? I wanted to know if this revolver that we can see right here in the video, that we can even through the picture can see has bullets in it. I wanted to know if it was loaded, so I took it out on the front porch and I fired it. So that's automatically a charge right there, right? You just admitted to a crime. Number 1. Number 2, nigga, I can see from this picture right here that the gun got bullets in it. So at the very least, it's partially loaded. You should treat it like it's fully loaded. I just don't see in what realm you think this lie is gonna get you out of this situation. Like, nobody that shot a gun before is buying that.
Mother afterwards saying,
"You talking to cops?"
I think that this gun, I didn't even know how to use it. It doesn't need to be cocked to shoot, but I thought it did earlier this morning. So
we were just kind of curious about the
you'll be able to see the gun.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't meant to scare him or anything like that.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
People are always shooting. You can see my grandmother's.
That's important. That helps right there. That puts your voice on it. But let me ask you about: are you a gun person?
No.
All right.
No.
Have you ever shot a gun before this morning in your life?
My friend from Arkansas, when I went to USC, took me to a gun range, and he laughed at me the whole time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You don't own any guns?
I don't own guns. I'm not licensed to carry. No.
Okay. So that kind of raises another question. What made you go out today? What was going on in your mind to make you want to test fire that gun today to make sure it worked?
I don't know. I've been scared out of my mind for so long.
Oh, here we go. With the waterworks off the rip. As soon as there's any amount of pressure on her, get to the crying, bitch. Probably not a single tear falling, neither. Yeah, let's hear it, man.
Firing the gun earlier in the day.
Let's
it
hear
isn't
it.
enough to prove she later used it to shoot Shane. Little do they know, Tucker's cell phone was recording when the entire incident occurred, providing crucial evidence that would later change everything.
I know that was the title of the video.
Tucker
This is what I want to
describes
see.
The moment she saw Shane approaching the house, just as her mother Kelly realized what the document was and tore it in half.
As soon as my mom tore up the document, he ran towards the front door, which was unlocked.
Did you see it run?
Yes.
Okay.
And my mom, and I ran. This is the thing. My mom ran, and I could hear her making...
That was already... Like, you could vividly remember everything that happened right there, and then what you did right after that moment is then I ran, I grabbed... okay, so here's the thing. Niggas get to doing that, bro. It's either you remember the story or you don't. And even if you vaguely remember it, you kind of just, that kind of happened. I don't really remember what happened there, but this happened. Then you keep going. You feel me? You don't kind of stumble on it, rewind, kind of. No. That was very unnatural.
Noises, and I started screaming. And this is where it gets hazy for me. I picked up the gun off the table because it was on the table. That's where my mother had put it. Shane started opening the door and entering the house.
Okay.
And he was banging the door into my mother. My mother was screaming, and he was screaming. And I had the gun,
and...
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And you... And...
I don't even remember what happened. I was, like, screaming, and I thought that you had to cock a gun for it to go off.
Did the gun go off?
Yes.
Yep.
And I thought that it was gonna, yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why did you pick up the gun? And there's no wrong or right answer here, Tucker. It's just we're trying to figure out.
I was absolutely sure he was going to kill my mother. He told her earlier in the day that he was going to kill her if she messed anything up for him, and she ripped pieces of...
Now, how is this story a version of events that she's telling going to line up with what the camera recorded that she doesn't know was rolling? Something tells me this ain't 100% going to line up.
Paper up right in front of them.
With Tucker admitting she fired the shot that took Shane's life, the question remains whether her story of defending her mother's life is true or an elaborate deception. A friend of Shane's would later find it difficult to believe the shooting was anything but planned.
The kid that shot him wasn't even supposed to be on the property because she filed assault charges prior to that. If there was a problem there the day before, why was she there with a gun the next day? Why were they even there?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's still premeditation, period.
Proving her intent, however, would be a significant challenge.
We not
As
dumb.
Investigators search for any sign of remorse from Tucker, her mother Kelly's behavior during the 911 call raises unsettling questions.
Are you sorry this happened to Shane?
I'm so sorry.
Do you think he deserved it?
I would think he deserved to be in jail.
Because your mom made it pretty.
I remember her screaming, "Die, die," while he was bleeding out, and I was... Die!
Okay, Brent, you got blood in his mouth, should I?
I was sobbing and sobbing.
Do you think your mom had any involvement in that?
I'm not going to lie, bro. And this is me personally. I've been thinking about this the whole video. The dude that gave him mouth to mouth, if someone was on the phone with 911 and just said, "Oh, he a meth addict," I'm not giving you mouth to mouth. You're gonna have to get EMS in here. The cops in to secure the gun and everything. I'm not doing it. Not if someone just said he a meth addict. I can't go out like that. I'm sorry, dude. And he blood in his mouth
like
and
getting it all jacked up, by yelling at you, saying to shoot him. Did you hear your mom saying?
I don't think my mom told me to shoot him. I don't recall that.
Witnesses from the shooting would later tell investigators they overheard Tucker state to Kelly, "You told me to do it." Tucker, however, claims her words were unrelated to the shooting.
What do you remember saying? Do you remember saying something to the effect of,
You told me I could do it.
You told me.
Watch the I was referring to the fact that I saw Shane and that everything happened because I was right there. Which is stupid because my mom was right there and she's the same thing as he's not supposed to be around her.
You told me to do it, or you told me I could do it or something?
Be there, be present while the will addendum stuff was happening.
In this particular case, what we need to do is clear out all suspicion that this was something that you shot him because you don't like him.
Right.
Okay.
I would never have done that.
And to end all the problems with all the threats and everything else.
Yeah. No, I would never have shot him in front of so many witnesses if it was just a case of me not liking him. I would not have done it.
Do you remember pulling the trigger?
No, yes, I don't know.
Come on, bitch. You remember everything besides killing him.
You did anything wrong.
I feel like I'm gonna go to hell.
Detectives leave the room to discuss what they've learned, leaving Tucker on her own.
She probably does.
It
That's
isn't
probably
long
she did
before
tell
a
the truth
sudden
about that.
meltdown has them returning to check on her.
She's gonna pass out.
Are you okay? Okay. Take a deep breath.
Detectives allow Tucker to move to another room in an attempt to calm her down. Unaware the incident was fully caught on camera, Tucker is initially charged with first and second-degree manslaughter. After entering a plea of not guilty, during the discovery phase of the trial, Tucker's attorney turned over her phone to the prosecution. It's then they discovered the shocking video. As the footage begins, she appears to hold the phone in her hand as Shane walks toward the front door of the home.
Shane needs to stay away from the property.
Oh, this is a grant deed.
So do you know what
this is? This is not getting signed.
Okay. Do you know anything about this?
No.
It was
It's
absolutely
not getting signed.
This is up to you whether you sign it.
Yeah, she's not signing
you
a
have
grant
to
deed.
do it on
She's
your
not
own.
signing a grant deed. She's not. I was told it was an. She was told it was an inheritance, a will.
An addendum to her will.
A will.
This is not.
This is a grant deed. You're not signing a grant deed, Mother. No, I am
Do you
not
understand what a
signing.
grant deed is?
He's coming into the house. God damn it.
Pick
up the gun.
She's not signing a grant deed, Shane. I thought it was a will. She's not signing a grant deed. Yeah.
You son of a...
Tucker picks up the gun from the table and walks toward Shane at the front door.
She's not signing a grant deed. It's her property. She said she signed it.
As Kelly and Shane argue near the door, Tucker can be seen lifting the gun in her right hand just before pulling the trigger.
You told her. Get out of here. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, God. She shot it.
The video convinces law enforcement that Shane was not acting violently or threateningly, and that Tucker did not act in self-defense or for the defense of her mother. The charges for Tucker were upgraded from manslaughter to murder.
Mind you, she had a whole crying panic attack over this. She walked the nigga down as he walked through the front door and shot him in the chest and killed him. That is fucking wild. And she sat there in front of the investigators, told a whole different story, lied, cried, panic attack on the floor, hyperventilating. It is like, don't get me wrong, bro. Men do a lot of fucked up shit too, bro, but it is scary. It is scary to see what women will go through, bro, to keep up a lie sometimes, dude. Because they will, it's dead ass like dealing with a wolf in sheep clothing, dude. You could cry and do all this and throw a fit. And meanwhile, you're on video walking the nigga down. Like King Von. Like,
According to multiple news sources, while out on bond and awaiting trial, Tucker continued with her acting career, starring in a lead role under the name Wynn Reed. The movie From the Dark featured Tucker in the role of under the awaiting slaughter to murder for the defense of her mother. The charges for Tucker were upgraded from manslaughter to murder. According to multiple news sources, while out on bond and awaiting trial, Tucker continued with her acting career, starring in a lead role under the name Wynn Reed. The movie From the Dark featured Tucker in the role of a killer. According to IMDb, the cast and crew were unaware that Tucker was facing homicide charges at the time of filming. On May 27, 2020, Tucker accepted a plea deal to the lesser charge of second-degree manslaughter and was sentenced to 6 years and 3 months in prison, with an added 3 years of probation after her release. After her conviction,
6 years for cold-blooded murder? Aggravated murder, nigga?
With an added 3 years.
She was literally aggravated in the video. Huh? Am I going crazy?
Shane at the front door.
She's not signing a grant deed. It's her property. She said she signed it.
As Kelly and Shane argue near the door, Tucker
6 years? Bro, who is her lawyer? Dude, you're in 4K. This is some of the clearest video we've ever seen. It's only grainy like this because it's zoomed in 20x. If you zoom out regular, nigga, this is like 4K video.
And was sentenced to 6 years and 3 months in prison, with an added 3 years of probation after her release. After her conviction, Tucker sued her attorney for giving her phone to the prosecutor, which ultimately led to their discovery of the video. A judge dismissed her lawsuit due to a rule that states you can only sue your criminal defense lawyer for negligence if you've been exonerated for the crime. While in jail, Tucker received new charges.
You a piece of shit. She needs to go to jail for life. Brother, she got booked for murder, right? Then she got mad at her lawyer for turning over new evidence because it was the right thing to do because this woman's on camera killing this nigga in cold blood. She serves the 6 years, get out, and then sues her lawyer. And she about to, it was 2020, she walking free in a couple months. Probably less than 12 months.
The unlawful possession of heroin and supplying contraband. Charges which were later dismissed. 26-year-old Aisling Tucker Moore Reed served her sentence at the Coffee Creek Correctional Facility in Wilsonville, Oregon, and was reportedly released in November 2024.
She served 4 years for this. That is fucking wild. She got away with murder. She did 4 years for murder. And did it on camera. That is unfucking believable.